set. And the tree took its vines and its roots and wrapped itself around the trunk and grew around it. Later, the king of that particular land was walking by the sea and saw a beautiful tree. Now, he didn't know that tree was really beautiful because inside was the body of an immortal. Inside was the body of the Necher Asar. The tree was cut down and made into a beautiful column. And the column was placed inside the king's throne room. This column, called the jet, symbolizes Asar's ability to be upright regardless of all negativity. This column symbolizes spiritual development. Here you see 4 slabs on the column. These 4 slabs represent the 4 sons of Nauru, or the cardinal directions of east, west, and south. The 4 sons of Nauru were instrumental in the resurrection of Asar once Asar's body was found by Set. Meditate on this symbol before we go to the next symbol in Hati Kemet. The ankh, the most holy symbol in ancient Kemet. Notice how I spelled it. It's A-N-K-H. That is ankh. Ankh. When you emphasize the KH sound, you're calling on the creative power of Kapera, the power of transformation. So it's not ankh, but ankh. Very important. The ankh represents the human trilogy. The mother, or Set, symbolized by the womb. The father, Asar, symbolized by the penis. And what joins the mother to the father but the child, or the ovaries, Peru. You see this symbol only in the hands of royalty, priests, and Neteru. Neteru are the different vibrations of the U and the Te, the one God. And they all carry the ankh. We will use this sound a lot in invoking power. The ankh, upright, means life. Universal love, sisterhood and brotherhood. The ankh reversed, upside down, means death. Next we have the Merkut, or the pyramid. Pyramid is Greek. It means house of fire. Because the ancient Greeks, when they went inside the Merkut, they felt energy, they felt power. But this Merkut was speaking of is a special kind of Merkut. It's a Merkut based on the Merkut or the Great Pyramid at Giza. At Giza, if you measure the base of the pyramid and you divide it by the height of the pyramid, or Merkut, you get pi. Pi is a special number that is needed to convert a square to a circle. The Merkut will be used in meditations on a creative visual basis, where you would visualize a Merkut about you. The Merkut helps develop control over time. Many experiments were done in Russia where razor blades were sharpened by Merkuts that were based on the magic number pi. Even batteries were charged up. Napoleon had a great experience going inside the Merkut at Giza, and there's many stories about the power of the Merkut. The Merkut helps strengthen and preserve things. That is why the founding fathers of the United States used the Merkut on the dollar bill to help preserve the currency. The Merkut helps control time. It bends time. You will find out what we mean by the Merkut bending time when we get into our Rekhati through body and breath control. If we took the Merkut and reversed it, instead of representing timelessness and preserving, it represents decay and limitations. All initiates in ancient kemet had to go through the Merkut in order to become one of the himnater or priesthood. Nekabet, Uachet. These are the two psychic channels moving up the spine. In East India, they are called the Pingala and the Ida. But these two channels move up the body until it reaches the top. And in doing so, the psychic channels are opened. Sometimes the Nekabet channel is called the moon channel, and the Uachet channel is called the sun channel. It has many names, and you'll see this symbol throughout in different cultures. Nekabet has really two forms. Her one form is a serpent, but her other form is a vulturess. Our meditation will involve sound and breathing exercises to excite these two serpents to move up the psychic channel and opening up our psychic powers. The Uchat. The Uchat has been getting a bad name. The first time I even heard of the Uchat, or the third eye, it was called the evil eye, and a lot of times people have a negative reaction to this symbol. But this symbol is the right eye of Ra. In the legend, when Nauru fought against Set, he was given the right eye of Ra in order to battle Set on a higher psychic level. Once the eye was maimed, Nauru had to go to Jehudi, who healed it and taught it even more powers. The symbolism here is that Uchat relates to the pineal and pituitary gland, which has psychic powers once activated. But unless Nekabet and Uachet are excited and charged to move up the spine through the psychic channels, they will not open up to Uchat. So a lot of folks do meditations and they claim they're going to open up their third eye, but they don't know how to meditate on Nekabet and Uachet or the Bengala or Ida and open up the two channels. Once the Uchat is opened up, it is not bounded by time or space. It can heal, it can see, it can travel. This is the goal of the Rek Hati Kemeti, to open up the Uchat, the inner eye. Now all these four symbols will be discussed at length as we get deeper into sounds, breath control, and body control. Yet Het, lady of the house.